What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the video. Today's video, we're going to be discussing what are the best abilities to run on defense. I did a lot of testing with abilities and I found out what's the best in my opinion. So we're going to start off with a defensive line, which I normally like to start off when building my teams with abilities, and then we'll move on and so forth. So straight up, what ability should you be running on your defensive line? I'm going to straight up tell you guys, double or nothing. That is pretty much all you need in the defensive line. Why is it double or nothing? Because the fact is, you're either going to get the sack, you're going to win the block, or you're not going to win the block. So, what is why double or nothing so good? It's just so good. And it's even crazier if you compare this with Mr. Big Stop. If you combine both of these two abilities together, and it's crazy because Mr. Big Stop, every third and fourth down, you get half of your pass rush points, should be about 3 pass rush points. That means every third and fourth down, double or nothing will be activating because you need at least 2 pass rush points to get pressure. So every third and fourth down, you're going to be causing a lot of pressure. That's the 2 abilities I would love for you guys to do. I would highly recommend you try to find out who can get these both abilities together for very cheap, and I highly recommend it. Now, for the defensive tackles, same thing. Just run double or nothing as well. I also highly recommend do not run inside stuff. I've tried inside stuff all year long. I cannot stop the run. I can't stop the run with inside stuff or without. I do not notice a single difference. So I just straight up tell you guys, you don't need inside stuff. All you need is double or nothing or edge threat. Now, I would also highly recommend if you go run double or nothing and edge threat together with Mr. Big Stop, that who could get it is Reggie White and that Aaron Donald card. It is crazy. Those cards get crazy amount of pressure. So I highly recommend if you guys get those cards, get those cards. Now, we're going to talk about corners. What are the best abilities to run on corners? I did a lot of testing, and I'm going to tell you straight up. You don't need those zone abilities. You don't need a man abilities. All you pretty much need on your corners are pick artists. What does pick artists do? It prevents you from getting moss. That is all you need on your corners. The zone abilities, yeah, they're pretty good and all. But for me, when I've been my testing, they don't light up for shit. They straight up do not light up at all. I don't know why. They just don't light up at all. I'm saying like say the deep out, so I'm running cover 3, so they cover the outside. It just does not light up. I still get destroyed from the corner route. So I just straight up tell you guys, you don't need it. You do not need it. All you need is pick artists. Pick artists, that's all you really need on your corners. If you get it for 0, it's even better. If you get it for 1, pretty good as well. Now, let's talk about the users. Now the users and your safeties, I highly recommend if you're going to use a user, a middle linebacker user, you need to run lurker. That's a no-brainer, so you get those crazy animations. And if you're not using that, I would highly recommend using a safety that has Crusher. Why Crusher? I run 5 Crushers on my defense. When I swap to 5 Crushers on my defense, I get crazy sack. Not crazy sacks, crazy hit sticks. I get fumbles all the time, especially on kick returns. So I have my Ronnie Lott gets Crusher for 0. We got Julius Peppers gets Crusher for 3. We got Ray Nitschke gets Crusher for 3. But then we got John Lynch who gets it for 0. We got Sean Taylor who gets it for 0. You guys see right there, 5 Crushers on the field. And there's actually a few corners who could get Crusher for 1 too. Night Train Lane, the blitz card, can get Crusher for 1. So if you combine all these Crushers on the field, and if you're just constantly getting hit sticks, and you put your pass rushers, or not your pass rushers, but your line defense to tackle, like they aggressively, they'll be causing fumbles left and right, and you'll be getting sold the ball all the time, and you're gonna make your opponent rage, and they're gonna message you and say some bad words, because that happens to me a lot. A lot of people get mad because I run so much Crushers on my defense. So that's pretty much all you really need. Yeah, pick art is pretty good on your safeties, but let's be honest, I want more fumbles. I want turnovers. Picks are pretty good, but Crusher is amazing. Crusher against a receiver, boom, you get your fumbles all the time. So I highly recommend you guys running one of those Crushers. At least a couple. Probably I recommend 2 at least. Two Crushers would be amazing. Now, that's pretty much all your team. You just need pick artists, double or nothing in your line, Mr. Big Stop if you can find a way to put it on your team for a very affordable price, and Crushers and Lurker, but Lurker's whatever. Also, one more thing I forgot to mention. Another defensive tackle I would highly recommend you picking up that combines with your defensive pass rusher is this Richard Seymour. Why this Richard Seymour? Is because he gets an ability called Defensive Rally for 0. What is Defensive Rally? Defensive Rally means on every third and fourth down, you're going to get an extra pass rush point. That means with this combination, every third and fourth down, your whole entire D-line will get 4 pass rush points if you combine it with Mr. Big Stop. That's pretty much it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe. Let me know what abilities you guys like to run on defense. And I want to see you guys' opinions. But this is my setup, so I hope you guys did enjoy. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.